Well, this is your boy, Jeff Flair. Part 70 of Jeff Flair's One Man's Opinion. Part 2, the R.W.O legacy. Something else has been brought to my attention too about the employees there. You know, in 1994 when I worked there, all the waitresses, we're talking about Gina, we're talking about Kim, we're talking about, man, it was so many of them. Great waitresses that when you came in, they knew what you drank, they knew what you wanted to eat, they knew what table you sat at, and when you would sit down, they would come over and give you a drink. Now, if you wanted the same food every time you came in, they would get that for you, but then they would ask you, you want something different? Yeah, I want something different. These waitresses were some of the classiest women I've ever worked with in my lifetime, from 1994 to 2002. Now, afterwards, I'm going to give us, in all fairness, all the ladies after I had left were very, very cool too. All of them were real great. All of them were cool. A lot of them used to come up to me and say, hey, I heard about you, and, you know, I heard you were a nice guy. You used to take care of business up here, and da-da-da. And I got to be friends with a lot of those ladies after 2003, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. I got to know a lot of them. But the ladies I hear in 2012 are very rude, very nasty, seem to be money hungry, seem to be just I don't know what's going on up there at the Rainbow. Used to be a time Mike Weber would just fire these women if they got stupid. If they didn't show up on time or they were disrespectful, he just fire them. They used to call him the hatchet man. I'm sorry, Mike, but that's what I was told. Weber would get rid of them. But here lately, I've been hearing a lot of bad things about that Rainbow Bar and Grill. Here in part 2 of R.W.O legacy, I just want to say this. You know what? I'm very, very disappointed. Because Mario Magliari, when I was working there, set a precedent. So did Michael Magliari too. Hey, the ladies got to be beautiful. The ladies got to be nice and sweet and talk to these customers. These customers are our family. Michael and Mario both told me that. And so did Tony, so did Weber. You know, and that's the way it worked for all the time I was there and all the time I used to go up there and visit afterwards. When I was working other clubs, I'd come in on Tuesday nights, you know, and see Misty and have some drinks and whatever. But what's going on now with the security being rude and trying to be tough guys and all the girls being bitches? I mean, that's not cool. Because the ladies, when they worked there, they were always cool. You know, regardless of what they did or didn't do, them ladies took care of their customers. They were there. They made sure they got fed, made sure they had their drinks, and made sure their tab was ready. It wasn't no games. But, you know, maybe I'm just too old school. But the point being is, you know, people say, oh, man, you got to go with the times, and people say, fuck all that. All these young people between 15 and 35 want to disrespect the elders, want to disrespect tradition. Fuck all that bullshit. That's why the R.W.O was created, to bring all that tradition back. Now, all of us, we have moved on, but we all come up there and have drinks, and my birthday is next Tuesday, so I might be in there next Tuesday to see Tony Vaccio. But the point being is that, you know, this has got to stop. I mean, the Rainbow Bar and Grill, we're all family. I was just talking to my man Donnie here, and he said, hey, from that time period we were all there, we were all family. And that's where it was. We were family. We all looked out for each other. We all cared about each other. We didn't let nobody come in that club and disrespect nobody. Nobody, man or women. That's how close, tight fit we were. You talking about Steve Green, Tommy, you talking about Tommy Craig, you talking about Eddie, you talking about Martine, you talking about Moss. So many guys that were hanging out there that were regulars when I came in who opened up their arms to me and brought me in. Because they knew that I was a stand-up guy. They knew I was there to work. They knew I was there to take care of business. They knew I wasn't there for no bullshit. And they knew I was all right. They knew I was cool people. Because, see, I quit drinking at that time. So they didn't have to worry about me drinking on the job because I quit drinking. But, I mean, I drink now because it saved my life, actually. My psychiatrist told me that. Anyway, that's another story for another tape. But anyhow, the Rainbow Bar and Grill was always a fun place to go. And like I said, everybody came in there at least one time. They have drinks, they have a good time. And we made sure that people had a good time when they were in there. Stay safe. Didn't have to worry about nothing. The only people that cried and bitched were the people that couldn't get over on us and couldn't do what the fuck they wanted to do. That was about 10%. The other 95, 100% was all for us. They backed us. They said, man, we got y'all back. They were happy to come see us. Men and women both were just happy to come in there and see us. But then when the Rainbow Bar and Grill's R.W.O disbanded, that legacy stayed on. Still stayed on to this day. And I'm hearing this bullshit about some people being disrespectful. trying to be tough guys. Hey, gentlemen, we were tough guys only when we had to be. That's why we were the R.W.O. That's why we are legendary. That's why all the women loved us, the men loved us, everybody loved us, because we took care of business, because we knew how to take care of business. And nobody could ever, like I said, ever take that away from me or from us. But me personally, talking about your boy personally, I never been calling a nigga so much in my life until I started working the Rainbow Bar and Grill. That was fine. I put up with a lot of shit up there. Tony R.W.O told me one time, he said, Jeff, you know they want me to fire you. I was, well, fuck it, Tony, I quit. Tony looked at me and said, oh, no, you're not going nowhere. Jeff, I love you. I love you like a son. I need you to do this with me. I can't do this without you. I need you to do this with me. Just listen to me. Just stay calm. Just relax. Let me and Eric take care of things for you. Don't do nothing. Just sit there and be cool. So they wanted your boy to sit there and just bite his tongue. For Tony, Mike, Mario, Michael McLary, I did that. And that's what I did. And that's why I ended up staying there. Michael McLary, I love you to death, man. You were there for me when my mom died. And that's been 8 years ago this past Friday. So God bless you, man. Thank you for that. Tony R.W.O, thank you so much for everything you've done for me when I was homeless. You fed me. You gave me money. God bless you, my man. Hopefully I'll be able to see you Tuesday, if not shortly afterwards. I love you, man. Thank you so much for that. Mike Weber, I love you too. You've always been a good guy, stand-up guy to me, and always been real with me. And like I've been real with you, so I got your back too. Cy Langston, man, I love you. You've always been a good guy to me, a good friend to me, and I got your back too, whatever you need. So this is part 2 of R.W.O Legacy. To all my Rainbow family, friends, family, employees who used to work there, God bless all of you. Thank you for being a part of my family here on Facebook, most of you. I love all you guys, and you know where to find me. If the cops won't help you, if nobody will step up and defend you, take a longer look at the man that will run that motherfucker into the ground. I'm Jefferson Flair. This is Jeff Flair's One Man's Opinion, Part 70, R.W.O Legacy, Part 2.